Airways, flight 171 to Brussels. Remaining passengers on this flight should go immediately to gate number 12.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Jansen?
Yes, I'm Henk Jansen.
How do you do, Henk? I'm Stephen Brooks from Acme Bikes.
How do you do, Mr. Brooks?
Did you have a good journey?
Yes, it was fine, thanks.
Oh, I'll take it.
That's very kind of you.
Not at all. Let me introduce you to my wife, Christine. This is Henk Jansen.
Hello, Hank. Nice to meet you.
How do you do, Mrs. Brooks?
Oh, do call me Christine.
Thanks, Christine. And may I call you Stephen?
Please do. My car's just outside. I'll take you to the office.
Oh, by the way, we're having a little party tonight, Hank. I do hope you can come.
Oh, that's very nice.
Let me introduce you to some of our guests. Let's see. I'd like you to meet Carol Simpson. Carol, this is Peter Carter. I don't think you've met each other.
Hello.
Hello, Carol.
Let me take your coat, Peter.
It's very kind of you.
If you'll excuse me, I'll leave you two together. See you in a moment, dear.
Right. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Peter Carter.
Christine, thanks very much for a wonderful party.
Oh, Jane, do you have to go now? The party's just beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've got to meet someone at the airport.
Are you leaving, Jane?
Oh, I'm afraid so.
See you in the office tomorrow, then.
Bye, Stephen.
Good night, Jane.
See you, Christine. Take care.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. Acme Bikes, good afternoon. Extension 257, just a moment. I'm putting you through now.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I brought this picture. It's for Acme Bikes Limited.
I'll ask someone about it.
Oh, thanks very much. Very kind of you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know your name.
Frank Murphy.
Just a moment, please, Frank. Mr. Murphy.
Hi, Betty.
Hello, Carol.
Sorry. Are you going to the Brooks party tonight?
Yes, you.
See you there then.
Come in.
Mr. Henk Jansen to see you, Mr. Green.
Thank you, Carol. How do you do, Mr. Jansen?
How do you do, Mr. Green?
Welcome to Acme Bikes.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I hope you enjoy your stay with us. How are things with you, Stephen?
Oh, not too bad, thanks, FG.
Good. Allow me to introduce one of our consultants, Jane Selby from New York.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Selby.
The pleasure's all mine, and please call me Jane.
Well, if we're ready, I think we can make a start. Jane, would you like to sit there? Mr. Jansen?
Stephen.
Good.
Extension 753, hello?
Hello, is that Mary?
Yes, this is Mary Saunders.
Hello, Mary. It's Jim here.
Oh, Jim, hello.
I'm calling from a call box.
Listen, I'm a bit busy at the moment. Could you call back later, say in half an hour?
Of course. Bye, Mary.
Thanks for calling, Jim. Bye.
Well, here we are, then.
Thank you.
Darling.
Thank you. Well, I'm off to do some shopping, but I'll see you again tonight, Hank.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the party. Goodbye.
Bye. See you after work, darling.
Yes, bye, darling. This way.
You must be Hank.
That's right. Henk Jansen.
I'm Betty.
Oh, yes. You're the receptionist, aren't you?
Yes. You're Dutch, aren't you?
Yes.
What part of Holland do you come from? Or is it the Netherlands?
It doesn't matter. I usually say Holland. I'm from Amsterdam, just outside, actually.
Oh, really? How long are you staying here in England?
Well, I expect to be working with Acme Bikes for several months. Tell me, is it all right to come to a party like this with a tie on?
Yes. But, well, you could take it off, I suppose.
Oh, well.
What's in this drink?
I'm not sure. It's certainly got a lot of fruit in it.
I'll ask Christine. Christine? This drink's lovely. What's in it?
Oh, I really don't know. Stephen made it, and I expect he's forgotten what he put in. Wonder where he is.
If you give me your number, I'll get someone to call you back. 5681. Thank you. Goodbye. What are you looking for, Carol?
The railway timetable. FG's going to Manchester tomorrow. Now, where is that timetable?
Why doesn't he fly?
Thanks. Now, which station do trains to Manchester go from?
Yes?
Excuse me, but where's this picture supposed to go?
Sorry, I don't know. Carol, do you know where that picture is supposed to go?
No, I don't. I'll ask FG or Stephen Brooks. Manchester.
Excuse me, where's the florist?
What was that? Oh, sorry, madam. Can I help you?
I was looking for the florists.
Let me think. You want the flower department?
Yes. Can you tell me how to find it?
Oh, sorry, madam. I'm new here. In the basement, on the right.
Thank you.
Well, I would like to know about the price of the components. I'd be very grateful if you could possibly let me have some more details.
We'll just have to wait for FG to finish.
Where are you staying, Hank?
At the Park Hotel. Do you know what it's like?
I'm afraid I don't. I'm a stranger here myself. Stephen, what's the Park Hotel like?
It's fairly expensive, but it's good. We usually put our visitors up there.
How do I get there from Acme Bikes?
Well, normally the best way is by bus.
I see. How long does it take?
About 15 minutes. Maybe more in the rush hour.
Well, you could rent a car.
How much does it cost to rent one?
That depends on the car.
Don't worry, Hank. The company's hiring one for you. I've got the forms here for you to sign.
Ah. Fine. Oh, by the way, do you know any good restaurants near the hotel?
There's the one FG always goes to. What's it called? The
Peacock. An excellent restaurant. It's almost next to your hotel.
Thank you.
Oh, Carol, what time does my train leave for Manchester?
7:45.
Warm, isn't it?
Yes. Let's have a rest, shall we?
Good idea.
You should take it easy after your journey.
You're right. I'll be going back to my hotel soon. What's the best way of getting there?
At this time of night, I'd get a taxi if I were you.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Of course. I'm getting quite hungry, though.
Let's go and eat then. But we'd better go soon. It's getting quite late.
Where shall we go?
I don't know. I'd like somewhere quiet. Do you know any decent restaurants around here?
I've heard the Peacock's quite good, and it isn't too noisy.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What would you like me to do with this picture? Shall I just leave it here?
No, you can't leave it there.
Well, where should I put it then?
I'm not sure. I really don't know what to suggest.
Well, why don't we put it on that wall there, above your desk? Look nice up there.
It's worth trying, perhaps, but...
Well, all right, don't worry, I've got another idea. Why don't we put it on that wall there?
I'm having a party tonight, and I need some flowers. What do you recommend?
I'd recommend some carnations and perhaps some lilies.
Oh, lilies. How super. I hadn't thought of those.
I advise you to consider our offer very carefully, Mr. Thomas. If I were you, I
could always change the design.
Well, you can't just change the whole design. It wouldn't work.
Have you thought of modifying the seat?
No, I never thought of that. It's worth trying. Thanks.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Of course, FG, but why don't we postpone our meeting for an hour?
Oh?
Then you could discuss the schedule for the new bike with Jane, while Hank and I...
Right. Might I suggest we meet again in an hour's time? Shall we say 4 o'clock?
Good idea, FG. That'll give me a chance to sort out a few things with Hank.
4 o'clock, then. Now, Jane, I need your advice. Now, what is the best way to modify this in the shortest possible time?
Extension 753?
Hi, Mary. It's Jim here.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes. What shall we do this evening?
What do you suggest?
I don't know. You decide.
What about a game of tennis?
No, not today. How about going to the cinema instead?
Oh, good idea. We could meet at the box office at 7:15.
Okay. Well, let's do that.
Going downtown for lunch?
Yes, I am. I'm just waiting for Betty.
Why don't we all go together?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Then you can give me some advice. I need to buy some gifts for friends back home in the States. What do you think I should get?
Why not buy some tea?
Yes, that's an idea.
Or maybe some English marmalade.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
You look tired. Would you like to sit down?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Stephen says you're coming to lunch on Saturday.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. You know, you must come and visit me in Holland sometime.
I'd love to, when I can get away from being a housewife. You must talk to Stephen about it.
Hello there, Hank. You look as if you need a drink. Would we have some more wine?
No, thanks. It's very good, but I've had enough.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I must look after the other guests.
Let me help you, darling. Excuse me, Hank.
Sure.
Good afternoon, Acme Bikes. Can I help you?
I'll put you through straight away.
Would you like tea or coffee, Betty?
Oh, I'll have tea, please.
What about you, Mr.
Murphy, Frank Murphy.
Ah, yes. Can I get you some tea, Frank?
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. No sugar.
Milk?
Yes, please. Oh, God.
Do you want any help? That picture looks very heavy. I'll get someone to help you with it.
Well, it's very kind of you to offer, but no, I'll be perfectly all right, thank you.
Let me get you a ladder.
No, really, I'll manage. Thanks.
All right, if you say so. I'll go and get tea and coffee for everyone.
Would you like anything else?
No, thanks. That'll be all.
Would you like us to deliver this afternoon?
Oh, yes, please. That would be lovely.
Well, could I just have your name and address?
Right. It's Brooks, 24 South Lee Road.
Come in. Oh, Jane, do sit down. I'll be with you in a moment. Aye, that's the lot, Carol. Thank you. Would you like some tea or coffee?
Tea, please.
Some tea for Miss Selby, please, Carol.
And what will you have, Mr. Green?
The usual. Black coffee, please.
Yes, Mr. Green. Will there be anything else?
No, thank you, Carol. Now, Jane, before we get back to the schedule for our new bike, I want to have a word with you about something else.
Yes?
We've been very happy with your work for us as a consultant, Jane. Would you be interested in a permanent job with Acme Bikes?
Oh, well, that depends. But what sort of job did you have in mind?
I'd like to offer you the new post of development manager.
That's very tempting, FG. But I'd like some more details.
Oh, of course. We'll have to go into everything in detail. Naturally, I'll be making you a formal offer in writing, but quite apart from that, I do think we should get to know each other a bit better. Would you like to have lunch on Saturday?
Oh, I'd love to, but I'm sorry I can't. I've got another arrangement for Saturday. I might be able to cancel it. Could I let you know later?
Certainly.
Are you doing anything this weekend?
Well, I don't have any plans at the moment.
Oh, good. Do you play tennis or golf?
Tennis? Yes.
How would you like a game on Saturday?
That sounds great, Stephen.
And you must come to lunch afterwards.
That's very kind of you. I'd be delighted.
That's settled then. Shall I call round to the hotel at 9:30?
All right. That'll be fine.
Yes?
FG here, Stephen. Might I have a word with our Dutch visitor?
Certainly, FG. FG.
Mr. Jansen?
Yes, Mr. Green?
My wife and I would like to invite you to lunch on Saturday. Oh, you must come too, Stephen. And do bring Christine. I've already asked Jane Selby. She's not sure whether she can come, but there'll be several other people there. I hope you'll join us.
I'd really like to, Mr. Green, but I'm afraid I've just accepted an invitation to lunch with Stephen.
Oh, what a pity. We must arrange something else then. Tell me, Do you play golf?
Here's my car. Let me give you a ride.
Thanks, that's very kind of you. Betty and I were thinking of going by bus.
Oh, no, please, you must let me give you a ride.
I'll go and find Betty then, shall I?
Right.
Stephen, come over here, please. I need some more glasses.
I'm too busy right now, darling.
Would you leave that wretched video machine alone and come and look after your guests?
Now, won't be a moment, darling. Betty's helping me to record the party on video.
Well, please hurry up.
Okay, darling. Make sure you hold it straight, Betty.
I'll try to.
Not upside down. The other way. That's fine. Now, first you look through there. That's it. Then you press this button. All right?
Yes, I see. Stephen!
Coming. No, not that button, Betty. Press the other one. Just hold it there for a moment.
Excuse me! Could you please make less noise?
Yes, I'm sorry. It's a bit difficult for me while I'm doing this.
Look, do you think you could move this out of the way just for a moment?
Oh, well, I'll do my best. Yeah, I can't take it any further than that.
Don't worry. I'll manage.
Thanks. Could you come and help me, please?
Yes, of course. What do you want?
Would you be kind enough to pass me the hammer? I dropped it on the floor.
Wait a moment, I'll get it for you.
Thanks.
Here you are.
Could you put it in my pocket?
Of course.
Thanks. I suppose you couldn't take the drill, could you?
Yes.
Thanks. Just put it on the floor, would you? Thanks.
I bought this from you yesterday and it's the wrong size. I was wondering if you could change it.
That might be a problem. I'm not sure if we've got this suit in another size.
There you are, madam. Would you put them in a bag, please?
Oh, certainly, madam.
Oh, that one's a little small. Could I have a larger one, please?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you.
Jane, I'd appreciate it if you could write a short report on the prospects for the new bicycle.
Sure, I'd be delighted to. But first, FG, I need information on recent sales. Would it be possible to get it today?
Well, there should be no trouble at all. Carol?
Yes, Mr. Green?
Would you mind asking Mr. Brooks to let me have the latest sales figures? Would you get them for me straight away?
I'll fetch them immediately.
Carol, would you kindly tell them to stop making that noise outside?
Certainly, Mr. Green.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but could I possibly have the latest sales figures?
We're very busy at the moment, Carol. Would you come back in half an hour?
Mr. Green needs them right away.
Oh, that's different. That'll be no trouble at all. Henk, do you think you could pass me that folder, please? The pink one.
Here you are.
Thanks. Oh, they're not here. Look inside that blue folder, will you, Carol? Ah, good. Oh, dear. They've not been typed. I'll take them to FG myself. Carol, can you get Mr. Jansen some more coffee, please?
Certainly.
Henk, would you mind looking after things while I'm out of the office?
Sure.
If anyone calls, could you tell them I'll be back in 10 minutes?
Okay.